What's going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Video Homicide, back with day 17 of the 31 days of horror here at Video Homicide. I just watched what I consider maybe to be one of my new favorite films to watch. It's from 1981, and it is Burial Ground. So the movie was directed by Andrea Bianchi, and I'm not familiar with any of their other work, but I discovered this movie through a YouTube channel, a guy I watched by the name of Mountaintop 9. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description and the video in question because I think it's a really fucking good video. It's like a 40-minute long just discussion of zombie films, and I'm really glad that I watched it because he talked about this one movie called Burial Ground, and I was like, I'd seen the cover. I'm pretty sure I'd heard people at least say it was quality film before, but I never took the initiative to actually watch it, and I'm so fucking stoked that I did. I had to take notes, okay? And that's one thing I've realized when it comes to doing this 31 days of horror. It's best to take notes when something happens that you really fucking like. So the two things I learned about this film, I wrote down here: zombies are hungry, women are horny. So this movie is all about this professor guy, and he owns like this really nice mansion, and attached to the mansion there's this cave where he's doing these, archaeological digs or some shit, and he basically awakens the dead, and he's like onto this big prophecy before he gets munched down on, and he invites a couple of his friends over. So we got three vehicles that show up, three couples. One of the couples has this creepy little fucking kid with them named Michael, and he doesn't even look like a kid. He looks like he's like a fucking like 40-year-old man, but just shrunken down. It's hard to describe the guy, but and like throughout their short stay there, they find out that the place is infested with zombies, and that's basically the premise of the film. So without going into the entirety of the film's like description, I'm just going to give you some of my favorite scenes and some of the stuff that I literally had to write down. So one of the things was there was a bear trap in the middle of the lawn. Like what? Like that's what I was thinking. Like when it happened, I didn't think much of it, but then I had to rewatch it and see how big the bear trap. It was like a decent size like trap. I don't know, for rabbits or what. If a rabbit got caught in that, it would be like fucking 75 particles flying, because it was a classic bear trap like the Leprechaun fucking sets up in the movie Leprechaun. But not to compare Leprechaun to this film, because this film is like really good. And like, one of the things I gotta mention right off the bat is the fucking zombies look so good, and they are so zombie, like Lucio Fulci zombie, and that's for a reason. It's because it's the exact same makeup artist, Gionetto De Rossi, who just recently passed away in the last, like, I would say the last year or two. So he was, that's a big loss. That's like the Italian Tom Savini, because those zombies in Zombie look so fucking good. And you can tell in this one that it's the same dude. It's just he doesn't have as much money as he probably did with Zombie, because Zombie was, really right after the, Dawn of the Dead came out in 78, I believe, and it was like put straight to Italy. Like I think there's only one screen in America, so all their eggs in the basket were over in Italy, and the movie did so good, so they probably gave Fulci like a decent amount of fucking money, but not in this one, of course, like to pay Gionetto De Rossi. But anyways, there's a scene where, so basically the couples are there and they have their initial bang, and all the chicks are like super fucking duper horny, and they start to explore the mansion, and that's when they all get in different situations where they encounter the zombies. Like the one couple that makes it to the end, she's the chick that gets it in the bear trap, and there's another one where there's like almost like a rip-off Tom Selleck kind of guy, and his girlfriend, she gets killed early on, and actually she gets her head bashed on a bathtub, which was really fucking good because spoiler alert, like I said, all these fucking videos are full of spoilers, but the woman with the son that was the weird son, he does some very questionable stuff during like the third act of this movie. Like there's a part where he's like, "I'm scared, mommy," and then he just like starts like going for her pussy, like he's gonna like start fucking like fingering her or something, and she's just like, "Stop." And it was like a very like weird moment, because like she gave him a kiss on the cheek, and then like he went from the other cheek to the mouth to the reaching down, like literally like he's about to go down, like fucking play around with this chick, and she's like, "Stop." And then later on in the film he turns into a zombie, and she's like in disbelief, so she's like, "No, come here, come to mommy, blah blah blah," and she's like takes her titty out, and he like starts sucking it, and then he bites it right off, and like the effect is awesome. And yeah, man, like, just trying to see what else I got written down here. So yeah, the little Michael is a weird incest type. That's what I wrote. Head gets bashed on the bathtub. That was good. At one part in the movie, the zombies are trying to get into this, inside of this mansion, and they're using tools and like, everything from like hammers, axes. One of them uses a scythe. So this maid lady is like, the one girl's like, can you go around and make sure the windows upstairs are closed? So she goes upstairs and she reaches her hand out and she gets like a fucking shuriken or something stuck in her hand against the thing. The zombie threw it. And then she's leaned out the window, and the other zombie comes with a scythe, like the thing the Grim Reaper has, like, you know what I'm talking about, and cuts her fucking head off. And it's so awesome because like so rarely do you get to see a scythe used in a good kill in a film. Like that might be the only one I can fucking name. And like maybe they did it in Children of the Corn. I specifically remember the cover having like the scythe, but I don't know if that was ever used in the film. But they used it here, and it was fucking awesome. And not only did they do that, but they used like a battering ram, or like the things that the fucking Uruk-hai used in Two Towers to like get into Helm's Deep, like one of those things. And they get in, of course, and then everyone gets basically killed in this film. What else do I got here? Like at the end of the film, when they break into this like church area, all the zombies like sit around the table like they're having a fucking mafia sit down. And then like the guy's like, oh good, you guys are here. And then like the one guy just like lifts his hands up, and you can see they're all fucking zombified. It's awesome. And then finally, like one of the coolest things that happened in this movie, I thought, was like, if one thing was to see the death by scythe, it was another thing to see a zombie turn on a fucking buzz saw, like a chop saw. I thought that was hilarious. So they don't only when I say they use tools in this fucking movie, like they're using power tools, and it's awesome, dude. Like Burial Grounds, quality flick. I need to let's matter of fact, right now we're gonna see how much it costs on the old Amazon. Fucking Amazon, man. Like, oh, okay, and I will say one other thing about this movie. It does not waste any time. It's fun. It's fun like all the way. Like there's lots of zombie movies where there's like these fucking lulls, and I mean there is lulls in this, but they're like sex scenes, so it's kind of like whatever, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like that 80s like kind of cringy stuff, but at the same time it's, it's what you're looking for in these types of movies, I guess you could say. So we got Burial Ground Blu-ray. Let's see, $20. So there it is. You get the Burial Ground Blu-ray for $20 delivered here tomorrow, which isn't bad at all. There's two other formats, DVD and VHS. No one's selling the VHS tape. Someone probably already did. Oh well. I'd rather have it on Blu-ray, to be honest with you, so I can actually fucking see it, because one of the things in Mountaintop 9's video was talking about how the old tape copy was so fucking hard to see. But I'm a sucker. Like I love. Oh, also I forgot. I'm a little fucking high right now. Okay, I forgot to mention that I put all my horror DVDs in alphabetical order. So there's there's 7, 8, 9, like 9 and a quarter shelves of horror here on DVD. Everything else needs to be organized now. So, here's a really good one that should be in the V section. Quick little fucking plug, shameless plug right here. Video Homicide, the DVD. Stay tuned for details on that. Hopefully coming by the end of this month. So, I appreciate everybody for watching. And if you ever wonder like where that tape drawing comes from in the intro of these videos, I just found this like the other night. Like I didn't lose it, but I just kind of like forgot about it. This is the sketchbook I bought for like $8. This is a heavy duty like nice sketchbook. There's a few drawings in here actually. I guess I could show them to you. So there's a scythe. Something just fucking fell. Oh, it's pictures. I could do way better than that now. That's like that's a problem with like art, I find, like myself as an artist especially. Like I find myself always having to justify, I could do better now, even though that's like from this year. But this is that tape drawing. Pretty fucking tight. Pretty badass, man. What else is in this? Oh, okay, I can't show that yet. What are these pictures all about though? Oh fuck, so there's me and Richie. who I've talked about countless times. It's my brother's dad. There's me, Richie, and my grandpa Stu. Both them are passed now. This is me and my little brother in Jamaica. I love how this turned from like a fucking video on Burial Grounds to like, here's a picture of me and my brother in Jamaica. He's young there, man. That guy's like 6'4" now. And then there's me and my actual dad, who I was with today. Yep. I appreciate everybody for watching. I'll leave a 666 in the comments, and go ahead and check out Mountain Top 9, like for real, because he's got some good videos, good rants, and inspirational stuff that, like, I wasn't gonna watch another movie tonight, and then I looked and it was like an hour and 20 minutes. So I said to myself, you know what, fuck, man, hour and 20 minutes, I got that. So excuse me, glad I did. Day 17. Just leave a 666 in the comments, and adios. I got fucking heartburn, indigestion, diarrhea, upset stomach, bloody nose.